Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Robert's English Classroom. This lesson is part 2 of my TOEIC Need to Know phrasal verbs. So I've chosen 5 phrasal verbs in this lesson that we often see on the TOEIC test. In part 1, we looked at 5 phrasal verbs and 2 meanings for each phrasal verb. Now in part 2, I will do the same, 5 more phrasal verbs and 2 meanings. So let's get started. Now, let's review quickly what a phrasal verb is. It is when we have a verb plus a preposition or two or an adverb after the verb. And the meaning of the verb and the preposition are usually very different than the meaning of the two words. Now, also, phrasal verbs can be used in 3 ways. One way is the phrasal verb by itself. So a phrasal verb like turn off, you would just use turn off. But also, you can sometimes add an object after the phrasal verb. So turn off the radio. Often, though, you can put an object between the verb and the preposition. So turn the radio off. That is what we separate the phrasal verb. So during this lesson, if we use it alone or use an object after or separate, I will let you know. Let's jump right in with our first one, hold on. Hold on. So the first meaning of hold on is when we use our hands or our arms or even sometimes our legs to hold something tightly so we don't slip or fall. So, for example, an older person who's not very good walking might hold onto another person to make sure they don't fall down. Or maybe you're walking on a wet street or an icy street and you hold on to something tightly so you don't fall down. You can also do this going down the stairs. You might hold on to the railing. So hold on, we can use it by itself. I can tell somebody, hold on, meaning grab something. Or we can say, hold on to the railing. So we can put an object after hold on. Some examples. The child held onto her mom as they walked along the slippery, wet road. Hold on to your hat, or the wind may blow it away. So you have a hat on your head and the wind is strong. You hold on to your hat so the wind doesn't take it away. Now, the second meaning of hold on is quite different. This hold on means to wait or pause. With this phrasal verb, we usually use it by itself, so only hold on. And when you tell someone to hold on, you're telling them to wait a moment or wait a second. We will use hold on when we are talking casually, so we use it with friends or family, but you really wouldn't say this to your teacher or to your boss or in a more professional situation. Some examples. Hold on, Mom. I need to finish something. You're telling your mother, wait a moment. I need to finish something first, and then I will come. Please tell the driver to hold on. I'll be there in a moment. Number 2 is pick up. Pick up. The first meaning of pick up is simply to take something that's below and hold it up. So you pick something up. I'm sure every day most people pick something up. Now, pick up, we can put the object after it. So we pick up a glass, or we can put the object in the middle. We can separate the phrasal verb. So pick the glass up. Usually we use our hands to pick up something, but you can use your feet. You could use a tool. You could use your mouth to pick up something. You might pick up a book that you dropped on the floor. Or maybe you have a cat and you pick up the cat to cuddle. When you take a drink, you pick up a glass or pick the glass up to drink. Some examples. Can you pick up that heavy box for me? Please pick up the baby and put her in her bed to sleep. The second meaning of pick up is a bit different. Here, we use pick up when we want to improve something or say that something is getting better. So if something is improving or needs to improve, we want to pick it up or pick up that thing. We're not holding it up. We're trying to make it better somehow. So, for example, at work, a company might have slow sales. So they make some changes. Maybe they add some new products and they change their marketing, and the sales start to pick up. So the sales pick up. They picked up their sales. They make some changes to pick up sales. So what they're doing is they're making their sales better, improving their sales. Another example is social media. Maybe you have a YouTube channel or an Instagram account, and you want more and more people to watch or to click on your account. So you will try some things to pick up your channel's numbers or pick up your viewers. You might make some better videos. You might do some advertising. So again, this is an example of pick up to improve. For example, Julie practiced painting for over 2 years. You can see her artwork picked up. Another example, the bike riders had practiced for several months to increase their speed training, and their speed picked up. So here, both the speed and Julie's artwork has improved, has gotten better. So it picked up. Number 3 is breakdown. Breakdown. Breakdown simply means to stop working. Usually we use breakdown when we're talking about a machine that stopped working, a computer, a car, a TV, your smartphone. If it's suddenly broken or old or it got wet, it will break down or stop working. Some examples, after 10 years, the washing machine broke down. We have to buy a new one now. So we had a great washing machine for 10 years, and then suddenly it stopped working. It didn't wash, it didn't move, nothing happened. So it broke down. This car was built really well. It never breaks down. I have been driving it for 12 years. So you can have a machine like a car that never breaks down. That means it never stops working and it's always very reliable. The second meaning of breakdown is different. This means we will look at a complicated problem and divide it into small parts so we can understand it better. Often we might have a complex or difficult math problem at school and you need to solve it. It might take many steps to solve this problem. So instead of looking at it all together at once, you break it down into smaller pieces, understand each piece, and then it should help you understand it better. So we break down the problem to understand it better. This could be also used for like when we're reading a long novel or textbook. It's difficult to read it one time and understand. So we break it down into pieces. Maybe we look at the plot, we look at the characters, we look at the meaning or the theme, and then we slowly are able to understand the meaning. So we break down the textbook to understand it. The company had a large budget, but the accountant broke it down into pieces that everyone could understand. So maybe the budget is so complicated, normal workers cannot understand it. So the accountant breaks it down into pieces so we understand it. My math teacher is good at breaking down problems to help us understand. Number 4, carry out. The first meaning of carry out is quite simple. It means to carry or take something from inside somewhere to outside. So I carry the garbage out. I carry out the garbage. So here, this phrasal verb, we can separate it and put the object in the middle, or we put the object at the end. Carry out the garbage. Carry out some books. Carry some books out. Carry the boxes out. Carry out the boxes. All mean the same thing. Some examples: the crew will carry out the trash every evening to keep the area clean. So perhaps they are cleaning inside a big building or warehouse. They don't leave the garbage inside. They will carry it outside, carry the garbage outside. Please carry out the recycling bin when it's full. When the bin is full, carry the bin out. Now, the second meaning is quite different. The second meaning of carry out is to finish or complete a job or a task. So you have a job or a task or something you need to do, and you finish it, complete it 100%. So if you have a job to do, you don't want to finish half of it. You don't want to finish 50% and be done, right? You need to finish 100%. So you carry out the job. You finish the job completely. We can use this with an assignment. We carry out the assignment. We carry out the project. We carry the plan out. This simply means we finish it until the end. Some examples: the team was able to carry out the project ahead of schedule, impressing the client. So the team finished the project or carried out the project much more quickly than they thought. Amanda will carry out her plan exactly as given to ensure her success. So Amanda will finish her plan 100%. Number 5, the last one of part 2 of this lesson, is turn down. Turn down. So here, the first meaning, we use turn down to mean lowering the volume or sound, or the intensity, like the brightness of a light. We lower it or turn it down. I'm sure most of us have used our phones when we're listening to music or a stereo or radio, and you turn it down to make it a little bit less noisy. You can also do this for light. If it's too bright, you turn down the light. Also with emotions. Some people might be really excited or upset or angry about something, and they have a high emotion. So you can ask somebody to turn down their emotions or turn their emotions down. Turn down, we can put an object after it and also separate and put it in the middle. Turn the music down, turn down the music. Let's look at some examples. First one, like volume, TV volume. Could you turn down the TV? It's too loud for me to concentrate. Maybe some party music. Let's turn down the music so we can hear each other better. Turn down the music. How about the air conditioner or the heat in your house? It's freezing in here. Can you turn down the air conditioner, please? That would mean to make it not so cold. The second meaning of turn down is, again, quite different. Here, turn down means to say no to an offer or a proposal, or reject it. This means like you might have an invitation or an offer, like a job offer. And if you don't want to accept the invitation or accept the offer, you can turn the offer down or turn down the offer. Basically, you are saying no. Imagine you're invited to a party, but you have other plans. You can say, I have to turn down your invitation because I'm busy that night. It's kind of a nice way to say no. Another example is your boss maybe offers you a promotion in the company, but It's a lot more work and maybe not a lot more money. Maybe you also have to move to a new city. You have to move and you don't want to. So you can say to your boss, "Thank you for the offer, but I need to turn it down." So you turn down the offer, politely say no. Here's some examples. I had to turn down the job offer because the salary wasn't enough. She turned down the invitation to dinner since she was already committed to another party. The bank offered Tom a bank loan for his house, but he turned it down because the interest rate was too high. Basically, all of those situations, you're just saying, no, thank you. Let's do a quick review. Number 1, hold on. Hold on. Number 2, pick up. Pick up. Number 3, break down. Break down. Number 4, carry out. Carry out. And number 5, turn down. Turn down. The question of the lesson is, I'd like to challenge you to use one of these phrasal verbs and give me 2 examples, one with the first meaning and one with the second meaning. And go ahead and write it into the comment box. You can also turn down this assignment if you want to, or you can carry it out 100%. If you'd like to do all of the phrasal verbs, that would be great. Be my guest. Also, there is part 1 for this lesson, and I'll put that at the end of this video for you to click on. So everybody, good luck with your studying, and I'll see you in the next lesson.